On the 12th of September, the world's most popular game engine, Unity, introduced a new pricing structure where they will charge a fee of 20 cents per download after you have earned 200,000. And the internet is in outrage. Some of the biggest mobile developers are on strike, there are hundreds of tutorials to help people switch to another game engine, and I will keep using Unity. For the last year, I've been working on a mobile game in Unity, and despite all of this drama, I will release my game and all future games with Unity, and I have data to prove why you should do the same. If you have been living under a rock for the last 2 weeks, here are the changes Unity suddenly announced. All the developers that exceed $200,000 in revenue in the last 12 months and 200,000 lifetime installs will have to pay 20 cents for each install over the threshold. Users that have Unity Pro will only have to pay once they exceed $1 million and 1 million lifetime installs, and once they do pass these massive thresholds, the fees they have to pay are even less than with the basic plan. Now, I understand why people are outraged, as 20 cents per download seems like a lot when you're thinking about getting millions of downloads, but I'm about to show you why, even with these new fees, Unity is still significantly cheaper than all of its competitors, using actual data and calculations. Here's a graph of how much you will have to pay in fees to both Unity and Unreal Engine for a $10 game. As you can see, with the most basic Unity plan, you will pay significantly less than you would with Unreal, no matter how many copies of your game you sold. This is because Unreal Engine has a fixed 5% fee for a $10 game that ends up being 50 cents. To make this difference even crazier, this is how much you will have to pay if you get the Unity Pro plan. If you pay just $2,000 up front, the reduction in the runtime fee ends with you paying truly insignificant amounts when compared to Unreal Engine. I know what you might be thinking. I don't care how much the competitors cost, I want to know how much of my revenue will Unity take. And yeah, you can't even see it. Since Unity has a flat fee per install, the difference is smaller if you're selling your game for $5, however Unity is still always cheaper. Now if you're selling your game for only $1, yeah, the Unity basic plan is no longer viable. However, if you buy the Unity Pro plan, it is still cheaper than Unreal once you get to 3 million downloads. And these fees still pale in comparison to your revenue. For mobile games, you don't even have to pay any of these fees if you're using Unity ads. And all of this data is with the initial announced price model. There have been leaks saying that Unity will cap this fee at 4% of revenue, meaning it will always be cheaper than Unreal no matter how much your game costs. The conclusion from all of this data is that if you're making less than 200K, these changes will not affect you at all. And if you're making more, well, spending $2,000 on Unity Pro won't be too big of a hit to your finances, but it will make this new fee practically negligible. And it also gives you all the other benefits that the Unity Pro plan gives. What I want to say with all this is not that Unity did nothing wrong. It is that you shouldn't just immediately ditch all the work and effort you have put into learning Unity and switch to Unreal or even Godot. I know it is popular right now to hate on Unity and say how you will switch to a different engine, but before hopping on the bandwagon, you first need to carefully consider what you're doing. Unity has made a mistake by announcing these changes so suddenly and with so little clarification, but that does not mean that the game engine is doomed. All of the public outrage because of these new fees makes me even more certain that these prices will not be increasing anytime soon, and Unity will remain the cheapest game engine capable of making AAA games for the years to come. Because of this, I will keep using Unity, and maybe you should consider doing so too. Thank you for watching this video. Leave your opinions on the topic in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe if you liked my take on it. Also, if you're interested in the mobile game I am developing, I would urge you to check out the website for more detail and sign up for beta testing. It will be the first link in the description. See you next time.